Yeah, Matt Sadel. That's what I was. Because I remember because I was flipping and I randomly found a Ring of Honor match or a Ring of Honor show one day, and it was Matt Sadel, Evan Bourne versus their big top star. I forget his name. And he actually won the match, and it was a solid, decent match. He's got that beard going on. Yeah, he's got that beard going on now. He actually, believe it or not, looks to be in better shape now than he did when he was in WWE. Or at least that's what I think. And if not better, he looks bigger. Like, not much bigger, but he doesn't look as... Maybe a tiny bit bigger. But this is for the WWE Championship. Oh, he's the Intercontinental Champion? I didn't know that. I forgot to take that off.
The following contest is
But I guess the
a
Intercontinental
table
title
match.
has switched so much
And it
recently
is
that
for
I
the
just haven't had the
WWE
time
World
to
Heavyweight
switch. What do I think
Championship.
of
Introducing the
NXT's
challenger from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Shinsuke Nakamura?
Weighing in at 225
Nakamura.
pounds. He
Oh,
is
let's
the
see. Everybody had kind of like
Intercontinental
mixed
Champion.
feelings about Nakamura being in WWE because if he's the king of strong
You know,
style,
sometimes a
meaning
superstar
he's a
just has
stiff
that look
worker.
in his eye.
He
And
does
this
a
is
lot
one
of
those
stiff
times.
moves.
Would you look at the look on the face of
Like
the
his
challenger?
finishers are running
Talk
knee
about
to the head.
focused.
And I saw his match with AJ Styles at Wrestle Kingdom 10, which is the attire he's using in this match. And I saw his match against Sami Zayn at NXT TakeOver Dallas, and it was a really great match.
Introducing
And
the challenger.
while I
Weighing in
don't
at
think
323 pounds.
he will get very far on promo skills, his wrestling skill, he's a pretty awesome wrestler.
Of a victory here tonight. Oh boy.
But
who's going to get smashed
he's
through a
probably,
table
if he's
first?
going to go to WWE on the main roster and get anywhere, he's going to need a Paul Heyman-esque figure to do his promos for him because he's not very well versed with the English language. I mean, he can do some English, but he's not like good at it, kind of like Yoshitatsu. But he's a better wrestler than Yoshitatsu. I mean, after all, this guy, he went into MMA and he did 4 matches. He was 3-1, and he was also the New Japan. I can't remember if he was the New Japan Pro World Heavyweight Champion or if he was the New Japan Intercontinental Champion at the time he was in MMA. But he would actually enter in his MMA matches with the New Japan Pro Wrestling title, which is weird. But he retired after 4 matches in MMA so he could focus more on wrestling.
Introducing the
But
challenger.
I think Nakamura would do well in NXT, mainly for the fact that NXT is more about wrestling storytelling than it is like the wrestling matches to tell a story
Well, the challenger
than it
looks
is
confident
promos
tonight, but I can assure
and
you,
their drama
confidence alone will
interactions
not
to
dethrone
tell
the champion.
stories, which is why I think
Whoa, looks like
Nakamura
he
would do
hasn't
better in
missed
NXT
many
than he
gym
will do on the main
sessions.
roster. Yes, he does. Finn Balor held the title for 292 days or 294 days, something like that. He surpassed Neville's reign by over 10 days, because Neville had the title for 282 days. And then Finn Balor held it for 290 something. I think they kind of just kept the title on him to surpass Neville, because NXT really hasn't had a face until Finn Balor. Then again, they weren't really as... NXT wasn't as big as a brand as it was until they started doing takeovers, and if I'm correct, I think Kevin Owens was champion by that time. They started doing that, but they didn't really have a face, or they didn't really consider anybody a face until Finn. Which is why there's a rumor going around that Finn Balor is going to be getting a very heavy push upon being boosted up to the main roster. But I don't think he'll come to the main roster until his feud with Samoa Joe is completely
And the
finished.
passion this crowd has for this superstar is truly amazing.
Unlike Kevin
Just
Owens, who
listen
came
to
up
him.
as NXT
If you don't
champion,
bring
and
your
or
A
Seth
game into a
Rollins,
tables match,
who came
I
up
promise
as
you, you're
NXT
gonna be
champion.
in a lot of trouble.
But yeah, he held the longest title in. Barely, but he did. Kind of think they kept the title on him just so he could surpass it. And to lose it at a house show. All things. That's just kind of weird. I just like how they randomly stand there. Like they've got nothing to do during the entrances, but just randomly stand there. Awkwardly. But yeah, I like to use Finn Balor on this game every once in a while. He's one of my main guys I like to use. I like to use Randy Orton a lot. As far as wrestlers that are actually in the game. I like to use Randy Orton, Dean Ambrose, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins.
Are seriously injured.
There's another guy I was getting comfortable with using.
Slithers, I see what you
I don't
did
know,
there,
I've always
Cole.
liked using
Very
Randy Orton. I
clever.
think I've started using Randy Orton a lot
This is
since
a wrap.
WWE
He's
12.
moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there. Great move. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet
That's fun.
lightning fast.
I
One
wanna see how this
mistake,
feels like.
one moment of hesitation, and you can find yourself in a world of hurt.
feels fun.
Another incredible battle of Randy Orton's
Yes,
was
you
when
have
he
the right
squared
move.
off against Batista in a steel cage for the WWE Championship. The match against
Yeah,
the former Evolution members
I
took
always got
place
up
at
at 6,
Extreme
but then
Rules.
again, when I got
And
up at 6,
believe me,
it was
it was
cool. I would always go to YouTube and watch Choga
looking at
Conway.
Randy Orton. What's the story for him right now?
The sky's the limit. I see a lot of main events in the future.
Kane making his statement as we speak. Wow.
Oh, thank you,
He's
Happy
still
Shots.
down after that.
I like your support. Along with 2k16, because I like 2k16,
Make no mistake
I've been
about it,
playing the
this
wrestling
is
game since,
getting
I
ugly.
think
Yeah, now we're just talking about his face.
Shut Your Mouth. That was really, I like SmackDown
Just
Shut Your
toying
Mouth.
with the competition a little.
I remember when I first got that one. It was an awkward moment,
I cannot
because it was
believe
at
Dean
a,
Ambrose got out of that one.
it was EB Games. Oh my gosh, EB Games is no longer a
Dishing out
thing.
some serious
That makes me
punishment
feel
here.
so old. Check out my channel.
He's having a
Ellie.
seriously hard time getting back to his feet after
I
that.
hope I pronounced that right.
Not
Yell
today, too fast.
I
You
will.
can call this a good
I'll check out your
old-fashioned
channel.
butt
Check out
whooping.
mine.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're witnessing. A butt whooping.
Give me your channel name and I'll check it out.
Now with complete control.
But yeah, I was at EB Games in Springfield,
What are we going to see here?
and I saw SmackDown Shut Your
Evil
Mouth, and I really
intentions in
wanted
the
it. And I
eyes
went to
of
my mom, I was like, "Can I have this? Shut your
Yeah,
mouth."
let's just see how long
And
they
she
can
thought I
keep
was
it in
telling
the
her to
ring.
shut her mouth. Like she literally thought I was telling her to shut her mouth, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, no! I am not telling you to do that. Please don't kill me. I like my head not being on a platter."
As a
It'd
reminder,
be
ladies
very
and gentlemen,
awesome
the only way to win this match is to drive your opponent through
To not have my
the
head on a
table.
platter.
Given the bad blood going on
And
with
that game
these
was
competitors,
amazing.
this one
And
will
then because of that game, I got
undoubtedly be
Just
intense.
Bring It. I got Here Comes the Pain also,
My God, his
but my
body's
gaming
been through
disc
hell,
was
and
so
his ribs
scratched up I
have bore
couldn't
the
play
brunt
it,
of the
and it
attack.
frustrated
And I
me.
hope we can get a
So I
doctor
had to go to
out
my
here
cousin's
as a precaution.
who had a
Damaged ribs
PlayStation
like
3
that
and
can
play
make
on
it hard to
his
breathe.
because the
And here
PlayStation
he
3 was
comes.
like,
You
"Oh,
can
you got a
never
PlayStation
count
2 disc
Dean
that doesn't
Ambrose
work?
out. We know
I'll
he's
play
a
it for you."
lunatic fringe. We know there's no
So
questioning
I
his
played that
desire
like
and
once or
ability
twice,
to
and I think
fight.
the one match I
But
did
what
on there
we'll
was
find
Rey
out in
Mysterio
due
versus
time
Goldberg,
is can his
and I
stamina
won
stand the
as Rey
test of time
Mysterio.
in this one. Now
Because
that's
here's
the
a fun
question.
fact. My first ever favorite wrestler was
Back
Rey
between the
Mysterio
ropes.
because
Look out!
he was
we
one
can
of the
do an
first
entire
wrestlers I ever saw
WWE
in
Network
WCW
series on
that I
Kane's
just like fell
pay-per-view
in love
moments and
with.
matches. One of them that'll always be memorable to me
WWE career
was
mode.
WrestleMania 21. That's when the Big Red Monster competed
tried,
in the first ever
but
Money
to
in
me,
the Bank
it's just-
ladder match.
I don't know.
Watch that match. It's awesome.
Career mode's kind of slow for me.
Not going to win
I guess
many
I
matches
might
with
try
that move.
again, but I just don't know how I feel about the career mode.
You don't want to get caught outside the ring for too long.
What happened to you? You used to love
Oh,
being
I
outside
know,
the ring.
Orton. I don't like what you're doing, buddy. I don't like what you're doing. Okay, AJ's got
Not
you.
today, too fast.
AJ's got you under control. Never mind.
Keeps it, folks.
Never
What a
mind.
win. We may be looking at the match of the year.
Okay. That I was not expecting. I guess AJ really did have it more under control than I
WWE
thought.
World Heavyweight Champion, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
Why, thank you, Happy Shots.
The human body wasn't designed to go through tables with such force.
I will
Any
go sub
way
to
you
you
slice
on
it, that
YouTube.
win right there is
your YouTube
beyond
channel the same
important.
as your
Well, that'll do it here for this thrilling fatal four-way match.
like Happy Shots 22? Or is it just Happy Shots? Curse you, Styles. I love you, but curse you for outsmarting Randy Orton the Viper.